Chapter 2: A New Hero. It's been 8 years since Mardek and Dugan went on the quest to explore the star that had fallen from the sky. The peculiar entity that calls itself Rahaf has shared Mardek's body since then, but still refuses to say anything about its business on Belfin or even where it came from or who it really is. Mardek's life has been pretty unremarkable for these last 8 years. He and his friend Dugan have been on many adventures, and though they aged, the spirit of heroism and adventure never left them, and they never gave up on their dream of being heroes. Not even after the death of their hero, Social Fox, who reportedly died of severe wounds after slaying a particularly ferocious and powerful dragon. The death of the great hero brought sadness and fear to many people's hearts, but Mardek and Dugan merely strove to work harder to be the next great heroes who might even surpass the brilliant strength and heroism of Social Fox. As they became old enough, the two boys decided that the best way of furthering their dream of being heroes was to join the Royal Guard of Goznor. These official king's men were well known as the best soldiers in the land, and they served as a kind of police force who were dispatched to solve problems all over the known world. Confident that they'd make brilliant guards and get their names known while helping people and slaying monsters, Mardek and Dugan applied as recruits. Things have been going extremely well so far, but their final test is today, and they must prove their worth with this real mission to be admitted as honorary members of the Guard. Hello and welcome! I'm Norvegicus, and this is my Let's Play of Mardek. So that was the introduction to Chapter 2, and as we can see, it's been 8 years since Chapter 1. So now Dugan and Mardek are fully fledged soldiers and actually are applying to become guards of Goznor. So they are 8 years older, which makes them 18 years old, as they were 10 in Chapter 1. So let's see what this mission is all about. We have Dugan here waking us up in our bed as usual. Oi, Mardek, wake up! We have our test today. Huh? Oh, you're hopeless. If you're sleeping like this as a guard, think of all the lives that could be lost. Well, why didn't you wake me up earlier? Hey, you looked so peaceful. And besides, it is pretty early considering. I only managed to wake up so soon because I'm so excited. Aren't you? I mean, we have our final test mission today. Well, it's a test. I don't think tests are very exciting, more like scary. I know what you mean, but though it may be a test, it's also a mission. Our first actual mission. I mean, up until now, we've only had those frustratingly tame practice exercises in training areas with targets that couldn't hurt us if they wanted to. Today, though, we're actually going to go into the field to fight real enemies, to make a real difference on the world. I'm too excited to be scared this time. Well, what does this mission thing involve? I'm not sure, still. I was hoping Jacques would tell me if we got up early and asked him, but he wouldn't, which was annoying. He said to wait for everyone else to get there first, which I can relate to, as you don't want to repeat yourself, so you just want to say it once to everyone while they're all there. Oh, but hey, guess who I ended up talking to for quite a while just now? I don't know, who? Oh, isn't it obvious, Mardek? Who else would make me beam like this just by thinking of them? Your mother? Oh, ha. No, though, it was Emila. You got to talk to Emila for a while? Yeah, I did. I mean, I bet you're pretty jealous. Well, hey, you know, I don't mean to make you jealous though, mate. I wouldn't have talked to her behind your back like that at all normally, or, well, at all normally, but we were sort of near each other by chance, and there was this awkward silence that I felt I needed to fill. Well, what's she like? Oh, she's great. She's great, yeah. She's clever, funny in her own way, sort of shy, which I rather like. Water. She's as good to talk to as she is to look at, that's for certain. She seems sort of scared and awkward about being here though, like, she didn't quite join for the same reasons that we did, but because she had to? It's sort of concerning actually. Well, I hope I get to talk to her at length sometime. Oh, I'm sure you will, mate. Tell you what, if we're ever together for any reason, all three of us, then I'll let you talk to her and I'll say nothing, alright? Will that be great? Ha, thought you might think so. You know who annoys me though? That Steely chap. By Yellord, he's such an insufferable idiot. I was just talking to Amelia all pleasant-like, or awkwardly at least, as I said, and we were getting along well enough, but then he comes along and basically steals her away from me. I could tell she detests the guy, but neither of us dared stand up to him, I suppose. I mean, he's a big bloke, and he knows how to get his way. I can't stand him. Well, I know I'd like to headbutt him in the crotch and spit in his hair. Gah. It's just so irritating how he acts all so damn arrogant and superior all the time. He thinks he's Yellord's gift to women, but it's so obvious that they all despise him. Well, except for some girls. Most, actually. Phew, they're all mindless floozies, though, who like bad boys like that. That's why Amelia is so different. His uber macho-ness doesn't work on her. She's got more of a mind than that. I bet she'd only ever really prefer clever guys like us. Indeed. Anyway, we're wasting so much time here, Mardek, dawdling around, gossiping like housewives. I swear I've inherited that from my mother. We should go and report to Jacques, though, and get our mission. Come on! And just like in traditional fashion, he jumps in bed with us. We're friends, Dugan, but not that well friends, are we, huh? Even though you are my best friend. Okay, there you go. Another save. And off we are. So this is Castle Goznor, as we are now Royal Knights, or about to be, at least after this mission. So let's see what Jacques has to say. Good, you're all here at last. Now the briefing shall begin. This is, of course, your first mission, so it won't be too hard, but it will test everything you've been taught in your training. If you have learned as you should have, then this will be easy for you. But if you have not been paying enough attention, this is where it'll show. This is a real mission in the real world, and that means that there is real danger involved. You could die. You all should have known the risks involved from the moment you joined. You should show no fear, but stand strong, and you will be okay. Just tell us about the damn mission. Patience is a virtue, yet another that you lack apparently. I am getting to the mission now though. Ahem. To be brief about it, we have received reports that the gem mines in the mountains just north of here have been attacked by bandits. The bandits have made camp within the mines and are forcing the miners to mine gems for them. They don't seem to plan on staying long, but as of now, they are still there. Your mission is to enter the mines, stop the bandits, and free the miners. When you say stop the bandits, what do you mean exactly? You might think that I mean kill, but I don't. If at all necessary, you are to disband the bandits and force them to retreat without killing them. So there won't be any bloodshed? What's this, the Pansy Brigade? If it is necessary, and there are no other options, then you are permitted to use violence and kill if it comes to that. Sadly, some people are beyond help and only understand the language of the sword. Right, great. Ask questions with our swords. Got it. I can do that just fine. That is not what I said at all. Don't worry though, Captain. The rest of us will surely do our best to not resort to violence unless absolutely necessary. Right, man? You know I'm against unnecessary bloodshed. Yeah, of course. I mean, I wouldn't hurt anyone unless I really had to. Evil people do need to be brought to justice, but just by slaughtering them mercilessly, we're no better than they are. Well, I'd only kill a guy if he killed me first. Good to know that most of you have some sense and honor about you. It gladdens me to know that there have such fine recruits among our ranks. You will all surely make great Royal Guards. You bunch of sissies. I try to ignore and endure it, but I just can't stand you. Will you please just shut up with that attitude, you British lout? That's rich coming from a girl. That doesn't even make sense. Calm, recruits, calm. Silence. Listen to me now. You must set off on your mission now. You will go in three separate groups of 2. This will ensure you faster coverage of the caves and allow you to complete multiple tasks at once. One team will try to save the hostages, while the others will go after the bandit chief. Now, form your parties. I'd be pleased if Charlotte and I could work together. Yeah, that'd be great, yeah. Mardek, we both know that we both want to go with Amelia, right? And since I did sort of go behind your back earlier, I feel it's only fair to let you go with her. So go on, speak up before Amelia and I will go together. She wouldn't want to go with any of those other weaklings. I'm sorry, what? Since when have you been the expert of what I think and feel? Despite what you say, you know you want to come with me, baby. I'll protect you way better than those other puny sissy guys with those their long hair and all. And we wouldn't want a little cutie pie like you to get hurt, would we? No, can't let your gorgeous body become broken in any way. Ugh, you disgust me. Unfortunately, Amila, it seems you have no other. You have to go with Steely. After all, Mardek and Dugan would be going together, no? Well, yes, we are. Mardek, are you sure? You aren't going to stand up to Steely and go with Amelia instead? Well, I don't think he'd react too nicely to that, and I'd hate for him to be alone with you in those dark caves after I've gone off with the girl he was trying to go with. Yes, I suppose I see your point. Now, enough of this briefing. This has gone on for long enough as it is. You must go now, so go! Be gone with you! Go on your mission. You are dismissed. We'll all make our separate ways to the cave and meet there, okay? Right. Okay. See you there then. Okay, so we have more characters now. Do you have anything more to say though? Go on now, you're dismissed. Okay. Or would you like me to remind you about the history of No. Let's just go. So yeah, you can see the Castle Goznor is right over here. And over to the north here is the gem mine. This is where the mission is taking place. Well, we're here. Took your sweet time. Right, we shouldn't dilly-dally anymore. That briefing went on long enough as it is, and think of the suffering that these captive miners must go through. We should act quickly so they have to suffer less. Conveniently, there are 3 tunnels, and even more conveniently, each one is marked with a signpost. The middle and left ones lead to the bandit chief, and this right one here leads to the miners' cabins, which I'd assume is where the miners are being kept prisoner by bandit guards. Charlotte and I will go right here and rescue the prisoners. Mardek, Dugan, you go down the middle tunnel, and Steely and Amila, you take the left tunnel. Who put you in charge anyway? I don't like being ordered around by girls. Nobody put me in charge. I'm just the only one voicing any decisions or directions. I prefer not to think that I'm ordering anyone at all, more that we're working together as equals, most of us at any rate. But does anyone have any problems with me giving these orders like this? I'll stop if any of you are uncomfortable with it. It's fine by me. Well, I don't mind. You're a great leader. You're only saying what I would say myself if I took charge, so I have no problem with it. Good. I've got a damn problem with it. Ugh, why am I not surprised? Thankfully, nobody cares what you think, Steely. You know, because they have brains. Well, they damn well should care. I should be the leader of this party. I could beat you all up. You should listen to me. Well, Steely, unfortunately for you, we're not. But we do need to get this mission done, lest we fail our test and the miners, so come on. Let's go our separate ways now and have no more of this bickering and banter. Farewell for now. Grumble. So that means we have to go to the middle tunnel. If we try to go to any of the other tunnels, then Dugan will just tell us we're going the wrong way, so we have to go this way. So yeah, this is where the combat part of the chapter begins. So when we left off from chapter 1, we were level 3. But we always start chapter 2 at level 4, unless we grind to past level 4, but there's literally no reason to do that, and it's just a waste of time. And we can see that, do we have any skills on? Actually, yeah, we do. Yeah, so we have a skill that is damage plus 20%, that is very good. We also have some to decrease physical damage that we're taking. So this stacks, so now we have minus 30% damage. Which is good. Nothing for magic and nothing passive. But we still have on Dugan, we still have the insomnia. Which is actually, wow, it's actually gone down to 0 again. Huh, okay. So it didn't really matter that I had it on the first chapter. I wasn't aware of that. Maybe that's an oversight. But we still have the loot that we got from the first chapter, though. We have the fish scales, which I could put in the crystal. I don't need to have it in my inventory. And we have swords now, actually. Actual swords, which is what is giving us these damage reaction abilities, as well as shield. So since Dugan is using a great sword, a two-handed weapon, he can't have shields. So I don't even know why he has a slot for that, because he can never have shields. But Mardek can. They have the same armor, and we still have the copper ring and the cog necklace, of course. And I should probably have the map up. Yeah, so there's a crystal right here too. Hey Mardek, I know I say this every time we go on any kind of adventure, but I'm going to remind you of the controls again. You can open the menu with, yeah, we don't need to read this. What are you talking about? I don't see any keys. Were we supposed to bring some for locked doors or something? And what's a menu? It doesn't look like a restaurant. Huh, every time I swear. Come on Mardek, let's get on with the mission. But if you ever need me for any reason, remember that you can talk to me using the P key, though I don't expect me to have all the answers to all your problems. I'll probably mainly just make forgettable comments about the scenery or something. Yeah, so you can't talk to the characters, but there's literally no reason to, as he says. Anyway, let's put some stuff in the item storage right here. Don't need to hold on to these fish scales. We can put them in there so we don't have to waste our inventory slots on them. And here we find some bad guys. That's a bandit. They're actually quite rare, even though they're the main enemy supposedly, but they're actually kind of rare to just encounter like this. So, the sword that Dugan has right now has an ability called Power Attack that we want to master. It's basically the same attack as Strike was in the first chapter, although the Strike and the Huffpuff is not in this game or in this chapter, so that's why I didn't bother mastering them in the first chapter. And now, Mardek can also use healing. It's not very good at the moment, but it will be better as we go on in the game. But for now, healing is, you know, it's useful, but not super useful yet, unfortunately. So he's probably just gonna attack regularly for the most part. But Dugan is now a powerhouse, or can be, because of the power attack, but also because he does more damage in general. Mardek has more health, but Dugan has more damage. Let's save again, why not? So let's explore the mines right here. There are 6 chests, and watch me go the wrong way, because that's what I usually do. The chest down here, more enemies. Okay, so that's like cryosphagy, or phage, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But these guys are immune to magic, but we don't have any magic anyway. It doesn't really matter. They're very weak against physical attacks. And he has a shield, or he used a shield. So now he is more resistant to power attacks or to physical attacks, but still not very hard to take down. They can drop some crystals sometimes, but he actually didn't drop anything, not even money. Okay, let's go on. We want to find some more chests before we finish this area off. That's another one. We can find some useful loot in here, so more bandits, alright. Yeah, this is good for grinding, as in, I want to meet every type of enemy to register them in the encyclopedia, but it's also good for grinding up levels, because we do need to get some levels before the boss, the bandit chief, because he can be kind of tough, actually. I don't think we'll have much problem with him though, and we do have healing with Mardek, which we can use outside of battle as well, so I think we'll be fine, mostly. There we go. Another battle done. Only got money from it, 15 gold, that's not much. Ring of Strength, okay, that's a good item. So, that's a very basic item that gives you +1 strength, as in physical strength. Why don't we give that to Mardek? So see, he can have some more oomph on his attacks. And here we got money, okay, money is also very good, especially in chapter 3, because items are going to get very expensive around that time. Is this the right way? I'm not really sure. It is. Okay, damn it. I wanted to go the other way first then. I'm just backtrack. Oh, found a new enemy. Leech bats, which are very fast. They don't do much damage, but they're very annoying. And they don't really... They can't really take much damage in return either. They have 12 HP, so they're very weak, very frail, but they're very fast and annoying, and they can cause numbness. And if you become numb, which is one of the one of the effects or status effects that you can have, then you can't use physical attacks with your swords. You can't attack regularly because you're numb, you know? Alright, we're on the other side now and we have some more chests. Silver pendant, I think that gives defense as well, doesn't it? Yeah, it gives magic defense 3. That's very good actually. And also resist light. Why don't we give that to Dugan then? It doesn't give any skills, so there's nothing new with skills, but it does give magic defense and resistance to light, even though that doesn't really matter at the time, because I don't think there are any light elemental creatures in this cave. But, you know, the magical defense is still good, and 17 HP, and I mean money, gold. And I think that was it for this side, so let's just backtrack again to where I was earlier. Alright, I'm back. I've done some battles along the way, but nothing new. No new enemies. Skeptical Miner. This is stupid what you're doing. You're making us look for something that isn't here. I'm telling you, there are none magic gems. They're worth a pretty penny, but there ain't no magic crystals. The chief told us there were a magic crystal in here. Probably. So there probably is. Dig harder or something. We need to find it for some reason. The chief wants it. Oi, bandits, we're here to stop you. Leave those miners alone. Damn it, the guard are onto us. You, go and warn the chief. I'll handle these ones, but there's probably more of them somewhere else in the cave. That's how they usually do things. Now, guards, you stand no chance against me, because I'm actually 4 blokes. Oh no. Yep, 4 of them at the same time. The maximum amount of enemies you can encounter at the same time, 4. And they're all bandits and they're all faster than us. And there's a reason why, because they have bandit armor on. Yeah, so the leather armor... Oh, I thought it was bandit armor. But I think the leather armor too gives speed. But some creatures are just naturally faster than others. I mean, you see, Dugan and Mardek are the same level, but Dugan is faster than Mardek. And so... Okay, it didn't one-shot him, but then Mardek can just finish him off. So that's 1 down. So the annoying thing about the bandits is that they can heal using potions. So if we'd left that one with HP, with the 10 HP that he had, then he would have healed probably. Or maybe one of the others would have thrown in a potion, which they can do as well. So the bandits are more, what, sentient than just creatures that you find, I guess, kind of. Because they're humans. Level 5 for Dugan is good. Look at the levels. I mean, the health, though, is getting kind of low. But we're very close to mastering the power attack for Dugan, which is good. And there we go. We win! Nice. You get a potion out of that, but yeah. And Mardek also mastered the damage -10 physical defense reaction ability. That was a hard thing to say, but okay. What do you have to say for yourself? I hate these bandits. They came here and forced us to mine gems for them because their chief is looking for the legendary crystals. Ha! He might as well try looking for Yalort or Father Piglemus. They're just stories. Okay. Thanks for saving us here, saving us there. We owe you one. Yay! I'm a miner! Yay. Okay, what's in the chest? A potion again. Wow, getting so many potions. That was the last chest in this room, too. Oh, another battle. What is that? That's a Drillion. We've seen those before. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the health. I should probably heal up after this battle, actually. Yeah, Drillions are not very strong on their own, but they can be strong if they are paired with other creatures, which they can be sometimes. And I think we're only missing 1 creature in this cave, actually. Let's use some of the potions we got, though, because we might as well. Here we go. Let me just check the wiki, or the encyclopedia, I mean. Yeah, looks like we have 1 creature in here, and I know what creature that is. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe throughout the, there are more rooms in this cave we have to explore first, so we're not done quite yet, but the scariest creature, in my opinion, is still not being discovered. Because we have to fight it and kill it, which is also important. You have to kill the creature for it to be registered in the encyclopedia. And I think... Is that the correct way to go? I think I want to go to the right first, actually. As another bandit. Yeah, I want to do every fight that I can to grind. Because why not There's no reason not to. And we get money from it, and possibly loot, and also the reactions, and yeah, you know. Grinding isn't all about the levels, it's also about the reaction things. You can grind up those as well. Mana Berry gives us mana, it's nice. Another bandit, wow. There's so many of them now. Okay, that's the last power attack, so now we've mastered that, even though we missed. That's fine. Okay, did we heal up? So, Mardek has already mastered the healing ability, so we don't need to use that to master it, because he got that from Rahov. So, there's no reason to do that. We also got the damage plus 20% reaction, which is good. I think that was a right decision to go this way first, actually. Phoenix down, if one of your characters die, you can heal them up like a reviving Pokemon with 50% health, or 50% of the maximum health. That was a lot of damage for one attack. I want to get rid of the bats first, actually, because they're more annoying than the Drillion. And they also steal health from you, not that it really matters. Oh, look at that. Lost 5 defense from that. Excavate attack. That's fine. And we win. Level 5 from Mardek as well. He's lagging behind a little bit, because he does less damage, and he's also slower. So that's not good, but it's gonna change soon. Wait, do we have more? Yeah, he has more potions, so he's gonna use one of his potions to heal himself. It's only fair, isn't it? Okay, so I'm missing one chest over there. Let's go get it before talking to the bandit over there. Maybe we can meet some more creatures along the way. Another bandit. Okay, that's not very exciting. Another copper ring. Okay, don't need that. We can sell it in the shop, so let's just keep it. That was the last chest, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Let's go talk to this bandit guy. I think his name was Gope, as in G-O-P-E. Yeah, it was. Should I go in and tell the boss? I don't know how he'll react. I mean, he could be in one of those bad moods, and he could shoot me for being a herald of bad news, or maybe I could get promoted to Sub-Bandit Chief? Bandit Sub-Chief? Is there such a thing? I don't know though, it's a big gamble. I'm so scared, though. If I stay here, maybe the guard will catch up to me, and that's worse. It sure is. Ah! Guards! They found me! Bugger and blast! Are you going to kill me? And this is one of those points in the game that if you make the wrong decision, then that will affect the rest of the game. So I highly, if you want to do everything in the game, if you want to be a completionist like I am going to be, then I highly suggest you don't kill this guy. And instead of saying, well, that's what we're here to do, so yes we are, go down and choose, well, not if you surrender and leave peacefully. So we have to leave him be and leave him to be alive. I never wanted to be a bandit, you know. It's just, I'm an orphan, you see, and I've always been an outcast, never anywhere to go or any education to get me a good job. Banditry seemed like all I could do, seeing as how I was already good at stealing because I had to steal to survive when I was a little boy, you see. But I never wanted to hurt people, honest. Okay, we don't need to hear your life story. I can tell by your tone, though, that you're being honest enough. So go on, go away, get out of here and start a new life. Go! Yes, sir! So we saved his life, or we spared him, I guess. Well, if only we could handle all of them like that. Yeah, indeed. So, let's save because the bandit chief is right in here. Oh, another battle first, though. And that's another Cryosphage, or Phage, whatever you want to call them. One of those things. It looks like a bug, but it's not a bug. I think it's classified as some kind of bug though, but it looks more like a robot in my opinion. And there are different kinds of phages during the game. Just save again because I want to get that. Okay, here we go. That's the boss. Wait, stop, Mardek. I think that's the bandit chief over there. I'm curious as to why he's doing what he's doing, so let's hide behind these rocks here and listen to some plot or backstory or something. Bah, magic crystals everywhere, but none of them have even a smidgen of root magic at all. How is one supposed to gain supreme, ultimate power with these? We can always keep looking, sir. I'm sure we'll find something eventually. And what makes you think that then, lackey? Well, things always happen like that, don't they? One minute you're looking for your sword and you can't find it, but then poof, you just keep looking and then you find it, strapped into your belt all along. Ugh, the nincompoopery I have to put up with around here. It frustrates me almost to the point of eruption. If only I was made of rock and filled with other rock which was molten, then maybe people would listen to me and fear my wrath. Huh? Huh, go away, you're a bother. I can't stand you anymore. I'll just talk to myself. That's slightly less frustrating and makes me think slightly less about hurting things. Where can that damned crystal be? Why does nobody know? Surely there'd be some record of it somewhere, but no! I'm forced to look everywhere and waste away my life around morons because everyone else is too moronic to know how to tell me where to find this damn thing. Why, I should. What's this rabble doing here? What are you doing in my cave? You're that bandit chief, right? Well, I've got something for you. Ha! Oh, you're picking a fight, eh? That's not such a brilliant idea, chum. For you see, I am most powerful. Yes, most powerful indeed. I could kill you with a thought if I wanted. I don't think you should try anything. Oh yeah? You look pretty feeble to me, like a sissy girl. I could probably beat you up without even trying. Steely, stop it. Oh, you have company. Ganging up on me, are you? That's not very noble or honorable of you, but it's still stupid. You'll still lose, so I suggest you don't come any closer unless you plan on throwing your worthless lives down the pit of death. Think we should help, Mardek? Yeah, well, I do think that, yes. More? How many of you bloody soldiers are there? Is there an army hiding behind those rocks over there? If there is, come out now. I haven't got all day to wait for you to dramatically reveal yourselves one by one or two by two. No, there's just us, but you are the bandit chief, right? We're here to stop you, so come along quietly or we'll be forced to fight. Quietly? Quietly? Never. I can take you all on. Why should I just give up my villainous plans because you tell me to? Everything's going so well. We don't want to fight you. Oh, to hell with this. I do. Come on, you pansy. Oh no. We got Murians himself, and the first thing he does is cast Haste, which makes him attack twice in the same turn. I guess you can see that in the turn order. So his turn is both before and after Mardek now, which is not good. But now we have two more on our side. We have Emila and we also have Steely, which is exciting. Emila is very good. She has magic attacks. The first magic user, she has a lightning bolt and she has bubble. Both the same, only with air and water attacks. So what is his weaknesses? He is weak against water actually because he has a fire pendant, which gives him resistance to fire, which is his weakest because he's air. Air is weak against fire. But the fire pendant also gives him weakness to water. That's how these pendants work. We're gonna get pendants later in the game. And the bandit leather is what gives him the speed that he has. He also has a revolver. So yeah, let's use the bubble. That's the best thing you can do against him, even though that wasn't very strong. Steely is not a very good character, but he can use some fierce strike, even though it's very inaccurate. Yep, that's what I thought. Please attack Steely. Okay, let's go for a power attack. At least we hit him. Lightning bolt. Ooh, that did a lot of damage actually. Maybe we should heal. Just keep him alive. Ooh, no. A stun on Emila. That's the worst thing that could have happened. Do you have any items? You have potion to feed down. Okay, that's not very good. Alright, let's just try again. 91 HP. That's actually pretty good. I don't want to chance him killing Emila, so let's give it a potion. And that was a good thing I did, because he was about to hit her. Yeah, we need to keep her alive. Steely I don't care about at all. He can just die for all I care. But Emila is important because she can do a lot of damage to him with her bubble attack. I think actually that Murians can heal himself as well with potions. Can't he? Yeah. He has a Mugwort juice, which gives him full health. Great. Thank you for that. That's just what I needed. Okay, sleeping gas. Oh, nobody was affected by that. Well, I mean, Dugan is immune anyway, so... let's just fight this guy. He's the only character in the game that has a gun, too. Which is kind of, you know, out of universe for this game. Because guns, you know, it's just supposed to be medieval, kind of, but he has a gun. Alright, let's just keep battling this guy. I think he only has one Mugwort juice, so I don't think he'll heal a second time with potions. At least as far as I remember. I miss him, okay. He shoots a Mila, that's not good. And then lag like hell. For some reason, I don't know why. Let's heal her. Oh, that's attack. Oh, she is stunned again. God damn it. I should probably heal myself, right? That thunderstorm did a lot of damage to me. You could do it again. I just want to keep everyone alive here now. Very unfortunate that she got stunned because she loses a lot of turns. Which is not good. Lightning bolt, that's fine. Just heal yourself, Mardek. Just heal yourself. Although I'm very... I'm running out of mana on Mardek, but I think we have him now, right? Yep. There we go. Level 6 for Dugan, level 5 for Mila. That's pretty good. Phoenix down. Everyone has one except for Dugan, so he's gonna get one. Ugh, damn. Alright, I get the point. I'll leave. I'll stop my evil ways. I surrender. Just leave. Let me live. You promise to leave and to never do anything like this again? Yes, I promise. I swear on my promiscuous mother's grave that I do. Just let me live. Alright, you can go, but only this once, with a warning. Do this again, and we'll be less merciful. Oh, thank you, kind sirs. I'll just take my... Oh no, you damn well don't. Ugh, my upper left section of my right lung, also my spine, the pain. Huh? What's that? You want more, eh? Well, that can be arranged, you evil swine. Ah, this has to stop. Oh. Steely? You're okay, right? That wasn't a big thunderbolt, was it? You're just stunned, right? Right? Steely? Did you kill him? I didn't mean to. I say it had come to him. But that wasn't even a powerful thunderbolt. He fell in the line of duty. Yes, he died in the battle against the bandits. Jacques said that death is to be expected from things like this. It's not ridiculous that the enemy might have killed Steely. Yes, that's what we can say. Right, Emilia? Come on. We should go. There is no point staying here anymore. It doesn't look like Steely is going to be getting up anytime soon. But I didn't mean to. I'm not a murderer. Well, he deserved it. It's not like you did anything wrong, really. He had it coming to him. Mila, we all understand that it wasn't an act of evil, what he just did. It seems to me that Steely was the truly evil one, and I suppose it could be said that it was a good thing that he was slain. But I killed him. Yes, but let's just leave, alright? Alright. Oof, that was unfortunate for you, Steely, wasn't it? You big asshole. Welcome back, recruits. I'm glad to see that most of you made it back alive, but what happened to Steely? Steely regretfully fell in battle, sir. He was reckless, which was typical of him, and he rushed arrogantly into battle with the bandits and fell quickly because he wasn't quite as strong as he believed himself to be. That sounds very believable. It is a terrible loss, but these things happen. We must always be ready to face the realization of casualties in this field of work. But his death wasn't in vain, no? You defeated the bandits, correct? We did. Though, we let the bandit chief escape after we defeated him with a warning to never do that sort of thing again, lest we be less merciful. Ah, très bien. That's probably not good French. That is the kind of thinking that the Royal Guard should have. I am pleased that you did as you did. I am also pleased to announce that you all passed the test and are now honorary members of the Royal Guard. Bravo! Huzzah! I will do my duty as a guard with honor, sir. So our behavior during the test isn't assessed on some special summary screen or anything? You are not full guards yet, though. You may have passed the test, but there is still a ceremony before you officially gain your new ranks. The ceremony is carried out personally by the king and will begin shortly. Oh, the king! We'll finally get to meet him. How exciting! Well, I can't wait. And you don't have to, for the ceremony will begin in a few moments. Let us all report to the throne room now. Look at that. The whole gang's together. Ahem! Huh? Who are you people? And what do you want with me? They are the new recruits who just got back from the mission, my liege. You are meant to do the promotion ceremony now. Huh? I am? Oh, right. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. Loyal servants of Goznor, protectors of peace, savers of cats, sprinklers of flowers that look a bit thirsty, breathers of air, eaters of, What? Oh, right. Get on with it. Right. I can't actually remember the proper speech, but it's not important anyway. I don't want to thank you all by recruiting some memorized piece of ancient tradition at you. Oh no, that'd be a tad meaningless in my opinion. And instead, I'd rather thank you all personally for your tremendous work today. Well done, all of you! I am very pleased to promote you all to the status of Royal Guard of Goznor, protectors of the peace, and I hope that you'll wear the title well and defend the innocent from the malevolent with a heart driven by pure intentions rather than hate or vengeance or jealousy or grudges. Now that you are all Royal Guards, you will receive missions on a regular basis whenever we hear tell of evil in lands near or far. So always be on your guard and in peak physical condition, ready for combat at any time. Until your first mission is announced, you're all free to wander the castle and do as you please, within reason, of course. You will be informed when duty calls and your skills are needed. Now, new guards, you are dismissed. Wow, it's sort of hard to believe that we're now Royal Guards, eh, Mardek? Just one more step closer to becoming mighty heroes like Social Fox was. It's so exciting. I'm just glad to know that I'll be defending the people of Goznor, no, of Belfen, from the vile blight of evil. Isn't it a great feeling to know that you're making a difference in the world and making people you don't know and will probably never meet incredibly happy? Yes, that's why Mardek and I want to be like Social Fox. He lived for that sort of thing. So noble. But now, he's gone. Just like Steely. That's still bothering you? You can't honestly say you miss him, can you? Are you going to say that you loved him deep down or something like that, even though he treated you like filth or an object all the time and had no respect or concern for anyone at all besides himself? No, it's not that. The guy was an egotistical brute, that's for sure, but I killed him. I killed a man. It's just bothersome, that's all. I mean, it's one thing to kill those faceless, nameless bandits so I didn't know. They were just the same as monsters or targets, I suppose, but Steely, I knew him. It's just weird to know that everything that he was, insufferable as it was, is just gone now. Thanks to me, I killed him, robbed him of everything he had. I suppose I just never really thought about the effects of killing someone too much until this. It affects everyone they knew. I mean, what if those bandits had families, wives and little children that they'd never be able to return home to because they died by our hands? I'm having trouble dealing with that. I hate to say this, but you should just not think about it. We're Royal Guards now, and we'll be doing a lot of killing in the name of justice in our line of duty. If you think too much about it, you'll be a hindrance to our ranks, and you'll break down on the battlefield and be of no use to anyone. Justice? Is it justice, though? What's justice? Just an opinion, really. I mean, those bandits, they could have been doing what they thought was right, that was just in their eyes. It's just that their opinions conflicted with ours, there is bloodshed. Is it ever necessary? See, that's why I think Steely's lack of mercy was unforgivable. We defeated that bandit chief, and we could have left it at that. We could have taught him a lesson without killing him, and he could have changed and caused others to change too. But Steely wouldn't have that. He just wanted to kill things. Even so, is it right to force our own views on everyone? Why did that bandit need to be stopped? because we wanted him to be? It's pretty obvious that when things are wrong or right sometimes, you can argue that good and evil are just two different sides of the same generic gold piece, which is true in a way, but there is such a thing as definite evil. That, I think, is obvious. If someone kills a man for greed or to further his own goals, that's evil. If he steals without earning something fairly, that too is evil. If he uses people and does to people what he wouldn't want done to himself, then that is evil. Would you kill yourself, Donovan, because we were just doing that to those bandits? Ha, yeah, there's that argument too. But I think we should stop thinking so deeply about all this. We're soldiers now, members of the Royal Guard. We all know that what we do helps more people than it hurts them, correct? Killing a bandit might inconvenience and bring grief to his family, if he had one, but not killing him could cause him to bring grief to many families, and he should have known that no good would come out of an evil way of life before he followed the path of banditry. I suppose you're right. I'm going to go and lie down and think for a bit. I'll probably be okay tomorrow. Thanks for your words, though. Good night. Night, Emila. Maybe you should go and talk to her for a bit, Charla. I think the company would do her well. Okay. I suppose we should go or retreat to bed too, man. We need to be constantly prepared for battle and well rested. You never know. A mission could come up tomorrow and we could be balled off to some foreign land to do battle with evil most foul. So good night, you two. Well, night, Donovan. I'm going to bed too, Mardek, so good night. Everyone is leaving me now. But there's nowhere else to go. I could go back to the caves, but being alone is not a good idea. Let's go to our dorm right here. Hey, Mardek, are you awake? Well, yeah. Wow, a lot happened today, eh? Well, I just can't believe that Steele is dead. I know, I mean, I always wanted him dead, I suppose, so I should be happier maybe, but I'm not. Especially after that conversation just then. I just can't stand to see Emila like that, and she made a good point too. Have you ever really thought about things like the life of people you might kill? We fought those bandits today. Did you consider that they might have families that they'd never see again? Well, I don't know. I sort of know that they do, but try not to think about it. Because it makes us no use to anyone if we think about it too much and break down on the battlefield? That's all we are, I suppose. Tools. Don't want us breaking. I am astounded that you humans even consider such things. In my limited experience with the humans of Nineveh, I saw them only to be mindlessly violent, slaying any and all who stood in their way, with no consideration that they were people, too, rather than just targets. Well, were you angels better than that? Heh, funny. We were probably worse. Maybe not violently, but we certainly treated the Droma like objects, rather than other sentients. I always had a problem with that, but the others never listened, and now, after that crystal arrived, I said I'd not go on about my past or purpose, but so I leave it at that. Vague, mysterious, don't ask any further, please. But I must bring something up. What is it? Sounds urgent. It might be, but not sure. Since I'm melded with Mardek, my innate powers have sort of been on the frizz. I've been not detecting things I should, and detecting other things that turn out to be nothing. But when we were exploring those mines, I got this overwhelming feeling that I can't ignore. I could be wrong, and I hope I am, but I think that another of my race, another angel, is here, on this world, now. Well, that's good. You can have a chat about old times together, and he can maybe take you home. I doubt that greatly. You see, I've sort of refrained from telling you this before because it might frighten you and make you edgy, but, well, I'm not exactly liked by others of my kind. Well, what do you mean? I mean, if that other is here, chances are he's after me. He's looking for me, yes. Probably to destroy me. Ugh. Ah, see, this is why I didn't mention anything before. I don't know if he'll be able to detect me, though. I can only pick up his vague magical signature, but I can't say where he is. And like I said before, I could be completely wrong, and I could have just detected a monster or something. That mine was full of magical crystals. Maybe that had something to do with it. Actually, you're right. That seems reasonable, because I can't feel it anymore. I could in there, but that must have been it. The magical crystals. Yes. So, it'd be best if you didn't think too much about what I just said. The chances of them finding me here, of all places, are pretty low anyway, and they've probably assumed I'm dead by now since it's been so long. So, please don't worry about it. Well, okay. We should go to sleep now, though, Mardek. It'll probably be a long day tomorrow. Well, okay, night-night. Then we go back to sleep. Of course, Dugan wakes up before us, as usual, and he doesn't barge in this time. We can finally end the episode right here. So, I hope you enjoyed this second episode of my playthrough of Mardek, and if you did, I would appreciate you leaving a like on this video. That would make me very happy. And I hope that you will join me in the next episode as we explore the next quest that we are going on that Jax is going to give us as soon as we leave the dorms in the castle. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and bye-bye for now.